What the fuck? Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out Soyeon's Is This Bad Bitch's Number featuring Lee Young-ji, I believe, right? And BIBI, which I know BIBI is a pretty big name that I hear pop up all the time, but I have not checked out any of her music quite yet. I have reacted to the Beam Beam MV if you guys have not seen that. This actually is a request from Seekified. Thank you so much. We're also afterwards going to do the part 1 of Blooming Windy Day, which I think is like a behind the scenes of the creation of the album, maybe? We'll find out, but that's about like 10 minutes long. We'll be doing that after the video for this song. Let's go. I hear this one goes pretty hard, so I'm very excited. I want to see Soyeon just go off and be Soyeon. So it's BB on the left there?
Hello?
Oh my god, yes. We're starting to fill out. So I have an ultra wide, and there are very few MVs that fill out my entire big screen. This is one of them, so part of this video is getting cut off for you guys. I'm sorry, but it looks great.
I'm looking for the savage girl. No. And all the money ring ring, all the lunch bring bring, all the long ding ding. Hello, is this that bitch number?
여보세요? 여보세요? Look, did you know who the fuck is talking to you? Say you got the new whip tonight. Keep a demo about you. 다 찢어진 바짓가랑이 잡고 애원해 while my girls going to get dead all bands. I want to get one more. We need to be your one more.
Dude, she is tough, and her voice is so strong. Was she on Good Girl?
다 찢어진 바짓가랑이 잡고 애원해 while my girls going to get dead all bands. I want to get one more. We need to be your one more. 뚝뚝 떨어져 동감하게 don't even follow.
Oh, I love the dialing tone in the background is so good. Holy shit, I'm talking over this. Oh my god. Dude, she's crazy. My actions are causing a hernia. Oh. The thing about Soyeon too is that she has such a light, cutesy voice, especially if you hear her normal speaking voice, but she gives off such a hard visual and such attitude.
Come in.
Jeez, this is a triple threat. Whoa. What? These are some freaking lines, man.
If you wanna ask me to why do we know this? Mary kill fuck 헷갈리지 말기.
I've never seen something like this out of Idols.
No. What?
Dude, the beat is crazy. It's so unique. Creative.
이겨주는 거 남치는 더 모두 be burn 미모는 덤 모두가 알고 있지 뒤바뀐 세대 위 제트를 이끄는 아이돌 래퍼는 킹인지 퀸인지 그게 누구인지 that's the bridge she's so windy oh my god 그냥 다 랩하게 들어버릴라 오늘 위에 포시
Oh my, this bass is hitting so low. I could feel it everywhere.
차트를 이끄는 아이돌 래퍼는 킹인지 퀸인지 그게 누구인지 that's the bridge shit so windy oh my god 그냥 다 랩하게 쓸어버릴라 오늘 위에 포시야 해물 강검을부터 다섯 몰이 나가 fuck it 너무 여기 랭띵 여기 가던 BIBI와 영주 100원 입장 금지 제트 세라 너는 아마 우리가 점점 미워지지만 돈을 발라서라도 여기 깨고 싶지 right?
That was a statement song. Whoa. 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 I mean, I am assuming Soyeon obviously produced that, as she produces most of Idol stuff, and I would also assume all of her own stuff. God damn, the beat was so unique, so very cool, and this was kind of just one of those back-to-back-to-back rapping flex songs, and they were all killing it. And I thought BIBI, based off of her name, and I've never checked out any of her own work, so I thought she was like a bit of a more cutesy type person, and she went for the throat in this. And then Lee Young-ji, it is, right? Her tone so low. She brought that like real strong like masculine energy in this, even with the way that she was dressed. It was tough. And Soyeon, as usual, just bringing the heat, especially like 2/3 of the way through. This is something different, man. And this is on the same album that Beam Beam is on. What? Yeah, this is one of the harder things I've ever heard come from like an idol. I know you've got your Korean rappers and artists that are outside of that K-pop industry that are gonna go hard as hell, like a lot of the people that were on Good Girl. That's why I'm wondering if Lee Young-ji was on there. But from like an idol, from coming from Soyeon and BIBI, who I know those being more in the industry, I'm not sure where like Lee Young-ji started exactly, but I've never seen anything so hard come from this outside of like stuff that I've listened to from August D. At the same time, I'm not a rap centric person necessarily, so I haven't explored a lot of that area. But damn, does this go hard, and damn, is it just a big ass statement song of what they can do, what they could bring. Whoa, I love that. That was awesome. Now we're probably gonna watch Soyeon be all cutesy in this behind the scenes Blooming Windy Day part 1 video. Let's do it.
개빡치네. 아, 잠깐만. 근데 그거 아니잖아. 지금 우리가 이거를 담당하고 있는 팀이 있는데 우리 팀 아닌 사람들이랑 소통을 해버리면 지금 이런 일이 일어나는 거란 말이에요. 어떡하죠, 언니? 아, 저 진짜 너무 화가 나요, 진짜.
Oh, you tell them. You tell them.
와, 이거 진짜 내 리얼 다큐다. 모든 친구들 리얼. That's bad, baby. 내가 왜 다큐를 찍는다 했을까?
It just drives me crazy that Cube doesn't know how to function, and they just walk into golden
화면 속의
artists
이미지는
and people
강하고 카리스마
time
있고
after time again.
선입견은 세고
좀 거친
되게 러프할까 이런 느낌.
굉장히 무서웠죠.
회사에서 본 나는 고집세.
Oh, this is like a nice deep dive.
천재라고
This is
가끔
cool.
막 듣잖아요. 저는 조금 듣는 아닌가? 그 진짜 제가 어디서 바보인 거 걸릴까봐 진짜 무섭다니까요. 어디서든 똑똑해야 될 것 같아.
She feels like she's got to live up to that title or that
제가
name that
이제
people like to give her.
회사로 곧 출퇴근을 하다 보니까 출근을 한번 하니까 이거 없으면은 거기까지 걸어가는 게 너무 힘든 거예요. 그래서 나 그렇게 타게 됐어. 이거 전자담배 아니야. 이거 삑삑이야. 호신용.
Oh. So you just push it. God damn, she's cool. She's real cool.
네일 받았어.
딱 만나고 보니까 완전 소녀소녀인데
네일 하는 걸 좋아하는 것 같아요. 제가 스트레스 받으면 손톱을 엄청 부시는 버릇이 있어서 딱딱하게 부실 수 있어.
씹는 맛이 좋다는
네, 씹는
거예요?
맛이 좋아요.
주로 어떤 얘기예요? 그러면서
그냥 주로 뭐 야식 메뉴를 물어본다든지.
20대에 그냥 아이 같은
Whoa, the
모습이
way this is
있으면서
edited
누구보다
is
되게
so-
예의 바르고
소설 같은 데
Well
나오는
done.
드라마 같은 데 나오는 뭐 말도 안 되게 잘해주는 언니.
전 되게 제가 그런 사람이고 싶었어요. 뭔가 많은 친구들이랑도 되게 잘 어울리고 되게 즐겁고 야 인싸가 되고 싶었는데 끝났어요. 나왔어요. 알겠어요.
주식도 사지 말라고 계약이 한다니.
좀 기다려야 돼서 저 좀 구경 좀. 눈 마주치면 알아봐요.
This is like a really great look at just some of her daily activity that she's going to do.
여기 있으면 한 명은 좀 지금 튀는데? 아 인사는 조금 어렵더라고요. 근데 요즘 사람들은 별로 남한테 관심이 없는 것 같아.
맞아요.
네. 뭐 좋지? 안 알아보면 난 좋지.
아,
더 열심히 해야겠다. 괜찮아요. 절대 못 알아볼 것 같아. 아,
진짜 얼굴이 너무 좋아.
저 알아보셨어요.
I mean, it's hard sometimes with a mask, and you don't want to assume
아, 딱
sometimes.
찍었어야 되는데. 다행이다. 이제 오늘 여기의 목표는 달성했다.
소연이는 항상 본인이 하고 싶은 얘기, 보여주고 싶은 모습이 있고 영감을 본인의 색으로 소화를
this is a
해서
really
그거를
great
이제
inside
표현하기
look.
위해서 음악을 사용하는 느낌이 되게 있어서 아티스트로서 제가 멋있게 생각하고 있는 것 같아요.
Because there's really not a lot of these kind of introspective deep dives into the self-producing groups, the self-producing artists. Sometimes you'll see them like sitting at their mixing table, make a couple beats here or there, but just what is their artistic like or creative vision, what drives them or influences them. There's not a lot of content on that yet for people in the K-pop industry doing that, because I think a lot of the self-producing thing is very new. Not many people or groups were doing that, 10 years ago at all, and now it's becoming kind of in vogue, and you're much more powerful of a group if you're writing your own work, if you're producing your own beats, kind of thing. So that's why it's so much more popular these days, and these artists, I'm sure, going through the trainee process are learning how to produce as well as perform.
만약에 제가 보냈던 이런 박스는요. 이 손잡이 만들 수 있는 CD 모양이
Oh,
햄버거
yeah, that's right.
뭔가 이렇게 종이 안에
Isn't it
들어가
like a
있는데
little-
진짜 햄버거 있는 마냥.
It's like some In-N-Out style box.
그렇게 만들고 싶기는 한데 이게 유통에 혹시 문제가
It's a really unique, cute concept.
아 그렇긴 하겠다. 뭔가
되게
아쉽다.
소연이는 자기 생각이 되게 확실하면서도 다른 사람 의견을 되게 잘 듣고 고민을 해요.
좀 말도 안 되는 거 나오거나 좀 이상하게 나오면 눈빛이 바뀌어요. 가운데 그냥 이렇게 소연이 얼굴 들어가면 안 되나?
아니 너무 웃기지 않아요? 성의 없어 보여서 그냥 사진 하나 찍는 게 이거 어려운 거 아니니까.
그래서 저도 사실 소연이 작업하면서 소연이 눈치를 볼 때도 있고
제가 사실 고집 별로 안 세요.
I feel like she
아닌
might be.
거는 아니라고 하는 편이어서.
Think she's maybe a little bit of a perfectionist, or? 에이.
1번을 써주시고요. 거리랑 이거 두고 헬로우 좀 길게 해서 몇 개 찍어볼게요.
오케이.
아 세비지도 있어요.
세비지도 오케이.
Like, listen to her speaking voice. Come on.
Right?
실력은 그냥 뭐 이미 말을 안 해도 되는 거고 나는 매너나 이런 것들이 너무 좋아서 그냥 거의 이제 왕 팬이 됐죠.
아
네.
감사합니다. 좋게만 얘기해 주셔서.
근데 뭐 실력자들끼리는 서로 뭐 말 안 해도 아니까 이제.
오늘 녹음 끝나면 뭐 하실 거예요?
저 녹음 끝나면 뭐 안 할 건데? 뭐
Relax.
해야지? 저
Relax.
지금 노티드 도넛 먹고
Yes, eat
싶었는데
some
줄 엄청
food.
길잖아요.
줄 길어요? 그냥 전소연에서
You're Soyeon.
느끼는
Go
감정이나
get yourself a donut.
일들을 아티스트 전소연님께서 표현하는 것 같아요. 완전 똑같은 사람이에요.
Were they like, let's shoot this interview with you in a tub?
햇빛. 야, 어디로 가야 돼 근데? 바로 올라오면 있는 거 아니었어? 뭐?
유튜브로 나오는 거야 근데?
아니 이게 뭐냐면 여기 제 친구야. 야 이제 카메라
This is so
켰으니까
cool.
중학교 때 내 미담 좀 얘기해.
맞지? 근데 미담도 없고 앞담도 없지 않아? 굉장히 조용한 애였는데.
Especially because a lot of the time if they're going to have these behind the scenes type things, you don't get to see them in like a raw look in Korea, just exploring, going places, having food. It seems always very sequestered, or the company has a lot of control about what they're showing, where they are. This feels so natural.
맨날 뒷자리에 박혀서 원피스 얘기밖에 하는 것밖에 없다니까.
되게 조용한 학생이었어요. 연습 되게 열심히 하고.
저는 10대 때는 진짜 꽉 막혀 살았어요. 맨날 연습실 가고 학교 가고 학원 가고 그 뭔가 일탈을 해본 적이 아예 없는 것 같아요.
미담이라 하긴 좀 그런데 저거 있었어. 얘 그 우리 체육 춤출 때 얘만 혼자 존나 파워풀하게 막.
근데 그런 아이가 학기 첫날 저에게 엄청 들이대더라고요.
맞아.
얘가 내 번호 따갔어. 1학년 때. 영어 시간에 B반이었나 C반이었나.
What?
너 번호를
What?
친구 하자고 내 번호를 달라고 했어.
아 그거 어디 가가지고 또 번호 따갔다고 얘기하고.
I mean, I would.
20대 때는 엄청 신나게 살자. 술도 마시고 10대 때 못한 거 다 하고.
너네 꺼달라 그랬어.
그것도 한두 번이지.
나 요즘 되게 잘 놀아.
나도 불러줘. 너 노는데 어디 가서 놀아야 되는데 요즘? 뭐 하고 놀아? 그러면 놀면은?
나 게임.
근데 요
Go to play?
친구들 안 놀아?
Do they mean like hang out? Drink? Oh, like play League?
너 미팅도 했잖아. 너무 부러워.
소개팅도 개 많이.
미친. 나도 그런 로망이 있어. CC 아니면은 미팅 그리고 MT.
그런 거 가고 싶어. MT.
MT? 개요새야 진짜.
놀러 가는 거 아니야? 이게 20대 라이프야. 그래서 나 좀 그걸 배우고 있어. 지금 다큐 촬영하면서.
내가 하고 싶은 거 다 하는 그런 삶을 살고 싶었어요.
This is really well done.
그렇게는 좀 안 사라진 것 같긴 해요. 제가 제 성향이 아닌 것 같아요.
아이들 소연님 아니에요?
아 맞아요.
맞아. 사인 받아도 돼요?
아 해도 돼요. 네.
I think that might be what mine is too. I don't know how much truth there is to that MBTI stuff, but I did it once.
요즘 그냥 작업하고 작업하고 퇴근.
나 솔로네.
솔로?
어.
아 진짜?
어.
이거 한번 들려줘.
그래? 그래.
난 냉정하게 평가해줄게.
그래. 떨리네.
The thing that's really working to Soyeon's advantage too when she creates music and just the type of creative person she is that she's so young but already so very sure of herself, and that is something that's very rare and very hard to come by. To be so confident in your ability and to know that you can do it, because we're very pessimistic people, I think, just as humans in general, and we're always thinking that we're not capable of something. And at least for me, that happens all the time, and it prevents me from trying things. It prevents me from doing things for the fear of failure. That's why even making this channel was a huge thing for me, because I had thought about doing something like this for a decade, and it didn't come until, quarantine, where I was like, what's the worst that could happen? And it turned into something very special and way bigger than I ever expected. And for Soyeon, it just seems like that kind of stuff comes natural to her, and then that she just is so very sure of her ability and what she can do, and not only that, but what she wants to do. It's just all about the process.
뭐 제일 좋은데?
Truly like a very special person in this industry.
분거려. 그래? 분거린다고? 우리도 노래 틀까? 좋아. 그러면은 내가 좋은 노래 한번 틀어볼게. 전소연의 삐삐 어때?
태양은 삐삐.
Oh my god. You see the duality I'm talking about?
자, 하나, 둘, 셋.
아주 좋아요. 여름하면 전소연.
Summer Queen.
잘 되겠지?
잘 되겠지.
이때 우리 딱 24살 스트레스 받을 때잖아.
Yeah, they're only
나 뭔가
24.
우리 나이 때 애들이 내 노래 많이 들었어.
20대는 되게 치열하게 살고 싶고 30대는 되게 안정적으로 살고 싶어요. 20대 때 많은 것을 이루고
30대 때는 더 이상
You got 6 years, and those are gonna go by real
없는?
fast.
꿈을 향해 혼자서 먼저 나아가는 친구여서 진짜 열심히 했잖아.
뭐냐 우리끼리 모였을 때 자주 사줘요.
우리 8년 뒤야.
I think I might have seen a little bit of that dance video there
진짜
before.
바람처럼 살 거야.
Damn, that song's also really, really good. I reacted to that album on Patreon. Along with a bunch of other stuff, there's a lot of idol content on there. Never Ending Neverland, I did something very recent. There's the Mafia dance. There's so much idol content on my Patreon if you're interested. But that was so cool. A really, really well done, deeper look into just her creative process and who she is as a person and how she grew up. That was so well done. I would really like to see the second part. I'm just very busy right now with these Patreon requests, so maybe in the future. But that was so cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Seekified, for the request. If you guys want more, like I said, Patreon, or check out my idol playlist down below in the description. Please subscribe if you are new. Let me know what you think about both the song and this little part 1 documentary that we saw, though they were both very, very cool. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.